airspeed in a dirty configuration with the flaps and the landing gear down. This is an aircraft that is used for training pilots to fly frontline fighters, as well as in years past it has been utilized as a light ground attack jet aircraft. Most of the pilots that have successfully completed their jet pilot training in this airplane usually wind up in the Eastern Bloc countries, advancing into aircraft frontline fighters such as the MiG-29 and the Sukhoi 27, which are what we refer to as fourth generation fighter aircraft. And by that we mean they are the latest in technology, utilizing the most sophisticated armament as well as fly-by-wire control systems in the aircraft. As Kevin demonstrates now, he is pulling the nose of the L-39 up to show you his rate of climb. The airplane capable of climbing as much as 7,000 to 8,000 feet per minute. He climbs now to an altitude of around 3,000 feet.
We don't hear nothing.
The aircraft is 40 feet long. It has a wingspan of 31 feet. It is 15 feet high. It is rated to a positive 8 Gs as well as negative 4 Gs. It does have the capability of having a negative G-force put on the aircraft in its flight training capacity. At maximum takeoff weight, the aircraft weighs in at a little over 10,000 pounds, and today the way the aircraft is configured, Kevin has it at right around 9,000 pounds, so you're going to see a little better performance out of the airplane than at its full speed. As he comes in from your left now, shows you the very clean list of this airplane. Again, a subsonic airplane, but still capable of speeds approaching 500 miles per hour. Now, what makes the airplane such a unique as well as efficient jet training aircraft is the fact that it has a very short takeoff distance. The airplane can get off the ground in as little as 1,700 feet and touch back down again in as little as 2,000 feet of landing roll. And as Kevin turns around, taxiing past right now, the young lady we were telling you about will be flying not once but twice today. Her first performance in that German Extra 300. Give her a wave as she goes by. That's Vicky Benzing. Kevin now demonstrating the minimum radius turn of the L-39. And in the cockpit, he's going to be experiencing somewhere between 5 and 6 Gs, or 5 and 6 times the force of gravity. Give me a wave here. Kevin, we've been telling the crowd about the history of the L-39 Albatros that you're flying here today. Well, folks, have your cameras ready. From the left, here comes Kevin with the smoke on. It'll give you a great photo opportunity. From your left, Mr. Kevin Walker. How do you feel? That's good.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Let me try something else. I got close to the speed limit, but if I get some help from the crowd, I think let's give it a shot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see if we can give some enthusiasm to Kevin on this next pass. I'm going to hold, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hold the radio up. I want to hear all of you give him a great big round of applause as he comes in from your air show left, Mr. Kevin Walker. Here we go. Burning. You know, one of the things we're going to share with the audience, Kevin, is the 5 forces of that keep an aircraft in the air. Now we have lift, drag, thrust, gravity, and what's the fifth one? That's right, a lot of money. Sounds good.
And I think I have to take another quick turn here. There we go.
And as we said earlier, he's got the airplane in what we call the dirty configuration. The flaps are down, the landing gear is down, and this
About 120 miles an hour. So if you think about so our Cessna, we're at their top end for some of those planes, or at least a Cessna. So what I'm going to do here is slow this at 120 knots. We call this a dirty pass.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, from your air show left, Mr. Kevin Walker in the dirty pass.
And he should explain, Bill, it's not because I'm...
Well, I do appreciate the fact that you did clean the airplane before you flew it today.
Here we go. We got 140, 130. Let's get this thing going here. You see, she flies just slow. Not extremely happy, but fine.
Very well flown at that low speed. Good job, my friend.
It's right now from your left. Landing gear down, flaps down. On short final for runway 31, Kevin Walker in the L39. And as he gets close to the runway, you'll be able to observe the main landing gear, the two wheels under the wings, and you'll see the trailing arm landing gear. And this is designed into this jet aircraft because in many of the Eastern Bloc countries, some of the aircraft, or some of the airports rather,
And the runways that the aircraft took off and landed from were oftentimes grass fields or unimproved dirt roads. And so that design of landing gear enables the aircraft to absorb the shock of the rough landing on some of the And as we are waiting for our cyclists to position themselves on the fire, Kevin Walker is actually in town for the L39 Albatros. He's not going to be able to hear you, but he can certainly see you. So let's get away from that.
performance well done here this afternoon at Hollister. He will be available a little bit later on, and more than happy to share some of the details about his flying presentation here today.